Hi, welcome back. It's Stan the Riverman, and obviously I'm not standing on the riverbank. Today I'm up at Devou Park in an area that I adopted a spot last year. It's probably about 3 acres, and I'm trying to restore it back to native habitat. So I got my work cut out for me here. Well, last winter I spent 6 weeks off and on, not full time, when I felt like it, clearing honeysuckle bush. So, and that's the pile that I'm standing in, some dead stuff, but there's still, it needs to be gone over again because you can't get it all in one swipe. It takes a couple times. So, but the honeysuckle's gone. So if you don't fill it in with something native, guess what? Invasive stuff moves back in. So that's why I've been hell-bent on putting native stuff back in. And I've collected some seeds of my own. That's another project, but I spent down on the Greenway collecting seeds. So in some of the sunny areas, I'll put some wildflower seeds, and I'm gonna put in some other silky dogwood, rough leaf dogwood, and spice bush. So those were the 3 main ones that I collected. Here's a little look around of what the area is. You can kind of see what brought me up here. There goes a motorcycle. Whoa, that's a loud dude, 2 of them. I cleared this section primarily because the river cane, which is indigenous to Kentucky, was being choked out. So I wanted to help that along, and then Covington started this Adopt a Spot program. So I thought, well, what the hell? I'll adopt a spot. So I adopted this spot. So today, I'm gonna do a little demonstration. This is brand new. I just tried it to make sure it wasn't gonna be a fail. But this tool here is called a GEM, J-I-M, GEM, G-E-M. You can buy them off Amazon about 80 bucks. They're not cheap, but they're solid iron, steel, wherever they are. They're not going to break. Some of the other ones are kind of like, I don't know, they look cheap. So I went with the good one. So the idea is, if you do it right, hopefully, this is trial and error. So keep that in mind. You make a slot. Drop in some acorns, squish the ground back over it, and hopefully the squirrels can't see where you planted the acorns. Otherwise, they'll for sure dig them up. And when they do sprout, then I'll use this honeysuckle brush. I'll pull it up over it to protect them from browsing from the deer. Heavy deer population up here at Devou Park. So these are my Chinkapin acorns I collected, and if you notice, they're actually sprouting already. These are from white oak family. White oaks germinate in the first year, so when they start germinating, once the roots start popping out, it's like you have to do it then, or if the roots get too big, they're not going to survive. So that's why I'm here. It's October 2nd, 2023, and it's 86 degrees, believe it or not. So welcome to the new normal. So here we are with my GEM tool, which I'm trying to angle this thing. Okay, so you take it. Oh, that's a hard root. Find a spot where it penetrates, which it did right there. Boom, step on it. Open the slot. Make it kind of wide. Ease it out. And then I'm gonna drop, oh, sorry for the shaky camera work here, my sprouting acorns. Well, that one missed, that one missed, that one's in, that one's in, that one's in, that one's in. So, boom, boom. Yes, I'm putting several in there, because if by chance they do find it, they'll at least maybe 1 or 2 will survive. All I need is 1. Okay, so then here's you do. Just stomp it, you can't tell where I was. Pretty nifty, huh? So I have high hopes for this. I have high hopes. I hope it works. Okay, so finished that little project. Well, I'm gonna do this whole, probably 3 acres. So this is a easement for, I believe, sanitation or water or both. So they do mow in the middle there. So I'm staying to the edges, and I brought a half a bucket up, 5-gallon bucket. So I'll run them up through here. This runs up probably a couple hundred yards. These are Chinkapin White Oak Acorns, and they like ridge areas, but the key thing I like about the Chinkapins are they're drought tolerant, and I foresee periods of drought. They call it flash drought now because it comes in fast and gets really hot, and it really takes all the moisture out of everything. So if it's not plants that are able to survive a dry period, they're not going to make it. So we'll see. So, but since I'm on here, might as well give you a little update what I was doing. So I was I still go down the Greenway, and believe it or not, all the river cane, which I put in like, I don't know, 5 new plots of it, they're all doing good. Yay, 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 yay. I wasn't for sure it was going to survive, because normally I plant the stuff in March, April, while it's dormant, before it starts greening up. This time the riverbank collapsed late, and I just went ahead and got some, and it's growing. So I'll do some updated videos and show that. Not today. They're trying to keep this halfway reasonably short. So I'm gonna get moving along. I just wanted to kind of show you that, hey, I am alive and well. I did spend some time adventuring, believe it or not. Yeah, I do get off my butt sometimes and get out in the high areas. I made it up to 13,000 feet, which sounds pretty impressive, except I was shooting for a 14,100 feet Capitol Peak summit, and I got off route. So that's another story, but I lived to tell the tale. So here we are. But I'm probably going to go back and one more shot next year. It's just rough. It's hard to do it because it takes a while for me to get acclimated out there when you're at high altitude. But that's mostly what I was doing down the Greenway. I spent some time collecting seed, and the last week since acorns started dropping, I've been collecting acorns, and I have a pretty good significant amount of them, enough for this year and maybe even next year. The red oaks you can store. White oaks, like I said, once they start sprouting, you got to get them going. All right, folks, it was nice chatting with you. Hey, thanks for the new subscribers. I noticed you guys on there. I appreciate that. This is Stan the River Man, up in the woods, in the tall woods, tall trees. See the tall trees? Yeah, we got some tall trees here. There's some nice ones up here, and it's a little bit cooler under the trees. So, adios. Stay safe out there, friends. Thanks for checking me out. Catch you later. Bye.